Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Shot, surely! Superb goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get it through? And here's Valverde. Looking here to chip it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Howson. Oh, that's delightful. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. And he was alert to it. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Aimed beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's a dangerous ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's gone loose. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee is... Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Valverde. Tries to play it through. And the finish!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Valverde gets over and intercepts. That'll be a throw. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior into the final 5 minutes of the first half. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. And it's Valverde. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
Vinicius Junior! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's having a good look here.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's a... Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Plenty to aim at here. In it comes.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Vinicius Junior is... He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, nice touch. And he thumps it clear. Almost an hour gone. Valverde, who's set up one goal so far. Steaming on goalwards. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rudiger does well to get it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. That is good alertness. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that could set him on his way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
18,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 5,
Mendy.
el dorsal 7, el dorsal 22.
And Carvajal.
Serán sustituidos por
Howson.
el dorsal 23, el dorsal
Chouameni.
2, el dorsal
Couler.
6,
Oh, good
el
read.
dorsal
He read that really well
el
and stopped
dorsal
it.
11, el dorsal
Still
17.
anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Carvajal. Chouameni. Nicely worked. He'll try to keep this alive. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Chouameni clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Brahim Diaz. Madrid desperately searching for the winner here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Eder Militao.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Se disputará una prórroga de 30 minutos. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14 será sustituido por...
Still test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Madrid have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Eder Militao. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Couler. Chouameni. Mendy. And it's Camavinga. Pinches it off him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Couler. Can they get him away? Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! This looks promising. In he goes again! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. Vinicius Junior! And that has been clubbed away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Camavinga looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Arda Güler. Oh, that's a key interception. Mendy, aim forwards. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Oh, good take in a good area. There's the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Alaba.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely, now then. Ah, such a clever touch. Eder Militao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chance for a shot! Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Güler. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he's picked it up out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So their 4th corner of the game. They've played it short. And they've got a throw. Alaba. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. Asensio. And it's Mendy. That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
Bellingham! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And we have our very first corner. Lovely bit of skill. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't...
And the shot! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. He's found some space. Now there's the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Traoré. Let's a look and place it forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out wide. Oh, super ball. Oh, great chance! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Dembele.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Dembele is herring after that one. Valverde. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through, and the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He won't be happy with that one. He's shifting through the gears here. Camavinga. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Saliba gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Doué. Mbappe. And he's surging through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Dembele. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Tchouaméni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Quarter of an hour played. Eder Militao. Here's Tchouaméni. Howson. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Howson. Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. That's a little off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold thinks about the shot. Now this could be a chance. Valverde! In he goes again. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Tchouaméni. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tchouaméni. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Camavinga cuts out the pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Doué. Can he get on the end of this? Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold. Here's Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Bellingham. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Valverde. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And it's Bellingham. 5 minutes till the break. Valverde, chance! In for the pieces! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Doué. Olise. Olise. Olise has been caught there, it's a foul. And they've got rid.
Temps additionnel,
Chouameni.
1 minute.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Doué. And that's another good win of the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Camavinga. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Chouameni. And the return pass. And it's Camavinga. This looks promising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, good take in a good area. He's being urged to shoot. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that was very necessary.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Valverde, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been slipped through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
So the manager can make a change
numéro
for
6.
the first time in the game here.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 11.
Oh no, he's got that
À leur
wrong.
place, le numéro 19. Le numéro
He really is
14.
being given no
Le numéro
time to
9.
think on the ball
Le
now.
numéro
Yeah,
20.
what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? That's tidy. He's picked his way through, and that's played in low. Mignon claims it, safe hands. Now it's Thuram. He has found the way through. Oh, what a ball! He's through, now is he in?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. Rabiot. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that could well leave a mark.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and
Up he goes! Should have equalised.
such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22.
France making
Pour le
consecutive
remplacer,
changes here.
Le numéro 3. Digne.
Thuram. And it's Guendouzi. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rudiger. Howson. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. He's got away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Guendouzi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Guendouzi is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Changement.
Madrid can make their change now with a break in play. Oh, he's just misjudged that one.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
I think we're just about done here. Camavinga, ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Il y aura 4
Mendy.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's Rudiger. Mendy. And he's gone looking for safety. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does fit. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Eder Militao makes the interception. And the counter is on. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a ball! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Valverde! Goal! First blood drawn. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chouameni. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's a good ball out wide. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni wins the duel this time. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Quickly taken. Skims one in. And he's heaved it away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rudiger. It'll be a throw-in. Valverde. Rudiger. Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. Chance! It's a goal! Level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, super find. Try. Can he finish? He scores! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour.
He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has...
Goes for a shot! They've scored! Into the lead once more. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass. Perfectly delivered.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which, for me, deserved that equaliser.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Quite a thriller, this one. Shapes to shoot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valverde goes on a charge down the left. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Rudiger. And that was nowhere near his best. Tchouaméni. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Bellingham. And a chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. What a grandstand finish, and how different the outcome might have been. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
De momento hay empate, pero seguro que nos acabamos llevando la victoria.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. Nice, ended up in no man's land.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Valverde charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde, and the shot! Superb from Valverde!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more, and with momentum.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid go into the lead. Alexander-Arnold. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Can they get him away? And the ball is out of play. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's not an especially good pass, that. Madrid needing a change of fortune here. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This will probably be a big far post.
Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Valverde. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clean.
Shot, surely! Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. And he goes cross-field. Strong running down that left flank. It's played through for him. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Out to the right. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? So, a genuine chance to increase the lead.
El dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
Great ball, and he's in here! He's had a shot! You've got to be quick to recover this.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Camavinga. And it's Alaba. Madrid must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Alexander-Arnold, he is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Brahim Diaz. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Chouameni. And it's Chouameni.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Arda Güler. Camavinga. Chance here to counter. Mendy.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Camavinga gets rid without sophistication. Carvajal. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.